Hello everybody and welcome to Yoga with Alexis. And thank you my friends for choosing to watch this video. And this video is all about energy medicine. So energy medicine is, there's a lot of it about acupressure. So acupressure is an ancient technique. I believe that most of it was derived from China, so it does originate in China to some degree, with the acupuncture and the acupressure technique, which would help us to tap into pressure points in the body to help us alleviate tension and trauma. It's important that we know why we're doing this, because otherwise it might seem a bit abstract. But for some at least, the theory is that we hold trauma in our body as well as in our minds. So trauma and tension is carried in the body, and when we tap into pressure points in the body, we help ourselves to unblock the tension. So we're removing blockages, which helps our energy, our chi, to flow more harmoniously, up and down and all around our body, our mind, our heart, our whole being. So it's very cleansing. So energy medicine, it's about healing and nurturing our bodies and our minds and our hearts. So different pressure points help us to relieve different things. Yeah? Some points are good for the immune system, others the digestive system, the nervous system, respiratory system, circulation, and so on. So before we get going into acupressure, we are going to settle into our immediate atmosphere and environment by perhaps turning the lights down low, turning off any electrical equipment that doesn't need to be on right now, making sure that all distractions are removed so that we can really come to the here and now, the very present moment. So let's get ready, shall we? And please make sure that we're moving nice and mindfully and speaking nice and quietly. So everything we're doing from here on out is with the intention to cultivate, to bring about more peace to ourselves and towards others. Okay, and as practitioners, as carers, as staff, adults, whatever profession or non-profession we're in, we're going to begin with some coherent breathing. The reason why I suggest that we do this is because we need to tend to ourselves first, because everything we're doing with our bodies and our minds, we are transmitting that towards the children, the pupils, the young people whom we're working with. So if we are carrying any tension, any trauma in ourselves, we may be transmitting that energy towards the pupils, and they don't need this. So by breathing deeply, by channeling our own prana, our own energy, we become more calm and still, more focused and clear in ourselves, and then that clear, calm, serene energy will be transmitted towards the children. So please believe me when I say that this is integral to helping the children. And when we breathe deeply, we'll be encouraging them to adopt more natural and healthy rhythmic breathing patterns as well. So we are going to begin this practice with coherent breathing for 5 minutes. So everybody, please take a deep breath in together and exhale, completely emptying the capacity of your lungs. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. 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 And one more final breath. Inhale. Exhale. And allow your breath to become natural and rhythmic by itself. Well done. Now, my friends, we are going to begin our acupressure. So just notice how you feel right now. If you've came along this far, if you've done the whole 5 minutes of coherent breathing, you have channeled your energies. So just notice the change in your body, your breath and your mind. Your consciousness is flowing, your prana is flowing. And now we're going to begin with the trauma tapping technique. So this is used as a first aid treatment. Please go very, very slowly, and all of these exercises are invitational. So be very aware. Watch and observe the child whom you're working with. If you're working on yourself, then observe yourself. So be very, very delicate and gentle when we're beginning this practice. Okay? So, come to meet the child with complete openness and loving kindness. Be aware that you're transmitting all of your energy towards them, and we'll begin with the karate chop. So with their permission, we take their hand and we're going to begin to tap on the outside of the edge of the hand, like so. Now, if the child doesn't like this, we can just do it very, very gently, or we can tap and maintain contact. So please use your intuition to find what feels right. Go at your own pace, at their pace, tapping the edge of the hand. If they do like to do it fast, then that's good, because that's usually how we're taught. But please just notice what's going on for the child. And then, my friends, come to the center of the eyebrows and tap really delicately and gently here, the eyebrow center, the third eye, the pineal gland, residing between the eyebrows. Again, you can massage it. If tapping absolutely does not work, then massage it. If they don't like you coming near the face, then just skip this one altogether. But in time, they might come to accept that this is beneficial. Just go with the flow at your own pace. And after a few taps, maybe about 15 to 20 taps in the center of the forehead, begin to slowly, maybe not getting in the way of the visual cortex here, if that's disruptive for people with sensory integration or issues or sensory defensiveness. Maybe stay up here, but begin to tap above the eyebrows, coming towards the outside edges of the eyebrows, and then tap between the temples and the eyes, really gently here. Okay? And then tap underneath the eyes, Tap these hard parts of the skull, behind the flesh, tapping below the eyes. And you can use 2 fingers here. And then come down to the filtrum, between the nose and the mouth. Tap in this area here. Or again, massaging. If tapping really, really doesn't work, maybe try massaging instead. It is called the trauma tapping technique, so if we can, we're going to maintain the tapping sensation. Again, if it's too fast, if that's what's causing any disruption, maybe go slower. But we tend to do it at this sort of pace if the child is permitting it so. And then tapping on the chin. Tapping on the chin. And now be very, very aware of the child if they have respiratory difficulties. But if they're okay, then tapping on the chest. Tapping on the chest. And then tapping under the armpits. Can you lift the child's arm and tap under the armpits? Both armpits, ideally. Bring some awareness into this area, tapping into the center of the armpit. Both armpits. inside of the little finger, inside of the little finger with 2 fingers. Tapping this area. Remember the energy you're transmitting, you're giving positive vibrations to the child, with the child, tapping that little finger, and then the ring finger, inside of the ring finger, inside of the middle finger, inside of the index finger, and inside of the thumb. It's actually more like the outside, isn't it? And then again, come to the chest. Tapping the chest, tapping all over the chest. Below the hard ridge of the collarbone. You can do this with 4 fingers, or we can use our palms. And then, my friends, take 2 deep breaths in and out through the nose. So if you've done this tapping technique with a child, or you've adapted it to the child's needs, now just observe them and observe yourself. Breathe deeply and just see if there are any energetic changes whatsoever. That might be in the breathing pace, in the posture, in the tone of voice that they are vocalizing, eye contact, any changes at all. We're not looking for any improvements or any differences. We're not relying on them, I mean, but if we happen to notice anything, just allow that to be in your awareness, okay? Take your time to observe, and then we can move on to the next exercise together. Okay, my friends, so for the final 12 minutes of this part of this session, before going into relaxation that is, we are going to look at different acupressure points. Now, I don't want you to skip, and I don't want you to go through each and every single one of them with a child in one session, because tapping on all of these points that have maybe not been accessed before could be too much for a child, okay? So as we go through them, explore 1 or 2 and notice what the response is from the child. Be very, very observant and take it slow, okay? So we did the trauma tapping technique, but these ones do not need to be tapped on. They can be massaged, okay? So if there is a spot that I am currently working on that does not work for a child, then please go ahead and skip that one. If it's uncomfortable, if it's intrusive or invasive, then please just move on to the next, or a different one, or massage, okay? So just use your intuition, be very, very mindful and gentle and delicate. Know again that you're transmitting energy. You're also using your acupressure points and your fingertips, so know that you're transmitting that energy, okay? We're going to begin, my friends, with a curtain pull. So if the children like head massage, they'll like this one. If they don't, then just avoid it. Use massage in between the ones that don't work for the child whom you're with. But if I've introduced you to one that the child does like, then carry on with that one, even if I'm moving on to a different. I hope that makes sense. We're going to begin with the curtain pull on the forehead. So what we do here is we place our fingers very delicately and gently on the forehead, and we just open up, as though we're opening up the curtains of our mind, and we're massaging the forehead. So we begin the fingertips in the center of the forehead, and we just brush them out towards the temples and the sides of the head, like so. Repeatedly doing this as many times as you like, as many times as the child likes, okay? And you can use 2 fingers and start from the eyebrow center and do it there, and you can work your way up Or you can use all 4 fingers, nice and easy. Nice and easy. And you can even go up to the crown of the head and do it there, opening the curtains of the scalp and the skull. You can go all over the head if you wish, or just stay on the curtains of the forehead. It's called a crown pull, but I like to call it a curtain pull, as though you're opening the curtains. Running the fingertips down the head or around the head. Breathing deeply as you do so, really enjoying this sensual experience. Okay. And alternatively, you can massage the eyebrow center, like so, maybe making circles or number 8 movement. Nice and gentle. And you can also massage the temples with 2 fingers either side of the forehead, next to the eyebrows, making circular motions with the first 2 fingers. Okay, if that is nice, then carry on with that. This is really good for alleviating pressure in the head, in the forehead region, on the sides of the head. You can also massage the ears by pressing the thumbs into the upper ears. Just really going with what works, okay? Knowing that if the child is enjoying this, just knowing that that is being received with openness and enjoyment. Massaging the upper ears, getting your thumbs and fingers in there. And if the child really likes head massage, there is a point in between the top of the spinal column. So either side of the spinal column there is a point, there is a depression either side where your neck meets the skull. So you can see it here, my hair might be in the way. So it's about here, there is a little depression. And you can place your 2 fingers in there and again make these circular motions. You can tap or rub, pressing your fingers into this area, feeling that area, massaging that area either side of the neck, on the top of the spinal column. This one is really good for alleviating neck pain and headaches. Okay, so carry on with that one if that's nice and comfortable for the child or for you, yourself. Remember, you can always practice these ones on yourself as well, as parents, carers, staff, practitioners. We're all practitioners of some sort. Know that. The next pressure point we're going to look at is here. So we're going to massage. This is right where the collarbone begins. It's right underneath the top of your collarbone. So we can press in there. Be very, very tender and gentle here, okay? If you are working with this area on a child, just know that the child may not have had this area explored before. So if there is trauma kept in the body, and if it's kept here, this might be very, very tender. So just be very, very careful where you are going. And notice what's going on in the body of the child, noticing what they are meeting. Are they meeting resistance with this? If they are, just move on to a different place. There is another place at the bottom of the collarbones. This place is called the Elegant Mansion. So there is a little depression at the bottom of the collarbones. Again, it might be tender, so be very, very gentle. It's at the depression directly below the protrusions of the collarbones, and yes, I am reading that off of a page. Apparently this reinforces our immune system, it helps it strengthens the respiratory system as well as the functioning and smooth running of the immune system. It can also help to relieve chest congestion, breathing difficulties, asthma, coughing, and it can even help to reduce and alleviate anxiety and depression. So carry on with that one if you wish. Alternatively, we're moving on to the heart center now. Okay, so this one is really vital. So this is it's called the Sea of Tranquility. It's possibly the most important acupressure point of all because it is in the heart center. It's on the center of the breastbone, 3 thumb widths up from the base of this bone. Okay, so it's between the breasts, right in the center of the chest. So we can massage this area. Now remember, if a child is carrying trauma or tension, you may not even need to press at all. You may just need to literally hover the finger over the place or just make ever so gentle contact with this area. So this helps to relieve anxiety, anguish, depression. Again, it boosts the immune system and it regulates the thymus gland. Apparently, it governs the body's resistance to illness. So a very important place to massage and to give tender loving care towards. Okay, and you might just like to place the hand there once you've tended to that area. We're working with a child, we're working with their energy, we're working with our own energy, so just place your hand there. You can place your own hand on your own heart as well, of course. So share that experience. You're tapping into the heart center now. You're tapping into the emotional center of your consciousness and the emotional center of the child's consciousness as well, and the body. Breathe in deeply, breathe out deeply. And relax all efforts now of tending to the body of the child. If you want to help them to ease the body by maybe stretching the fingers out, stretching the arms out long or up high, allowing the body to feel loose, natural, relaxed, knowing that you've tended to certain areas, you might have relieved the child and yourself of some trauma and tension. So just be very watchful, yeah, and observe what's happened here. If a child starts to cry or feels any sadness or anger, just know that that's probably helped to relieve some tension, okay? So don't feel as though you've done anything wrong, okay? It's very natural for a child to release any emotions whatsoever. So just allow that to be there. It's just simply the child expressing themselves. However they are right now, it's just an expression of their body, mind, heart and being. Okay? And now, my friends, we're going to transition into a relaxation. So if you have the time, carry on watching this video. It will transition into a relaxation now. where I will encourage you to lie down and massage the child, or give yourself a massage to further deepen this experience of relaxation and comfort in the body. Okay everybody, please get ready for Yoga Nidra, deep relaxation. So of course, as always, when we get ready to practice Yoga Nidra, we can turn off any lights or turn them dim, and closing doors and windows, turning off any electrical equipment that doesn't need to be on. Just making sure our environment is devoid of any distractions, so as to allow us to come fully into the present moment. Really coming into the moment in all of its glory. Allowing the environment, setting the environment up to be as peaceful, as calm and as still as possible. This will of course involve our own movements and efforts towards the calm atmosphere. So please make sure, if you're walking around the room, if you're busy and working, please make sure that your movements are quiet and calm and mindful. And if you absolutely need to talk, please maintain a whisper. If it can wait, then just bring all words and chatter to a pause for the duration of this practice, so that we can really allow each other and ourselves to relax deeply. And as you set the room up, just be aware of your breath and your body. Be aware of your movements. And be aware of the quality of your energy, and know that you're bringing anything to this practice. We're not resisting anything out of our current state of being. So if we're feeling tired, we're bringing our tiredness with us. If we're feeling restless or anxious, we're bringing that with us. We're not resisting anything. We're not pushing anything away. We're bringing the whole of ourselves to this practice, and that is okay. So lie the body down or sit the body back into a chair. Allow the body to relax, to be held by the ground, to be held by Mother Earth. Relax the whole of your body, and allow any children or young people whom you're with to relax as well. Perhaps you can breathe deeply with them. Please use this practice and adapt it to your needs and to the needs of the children whom you're with. So breathe deeply. If you want to continue in a yogic exercise, you can perhaps engage in intensive interaction if that feels necessary, maintaining gentle eye contact, communicating love, kindness and harmony through your eyes and your facial expression. If you are coming into this practice after practicing acupressure and energy medicine on a child or with a child, then be aware of if that child would respond well or not so well to massage. So if the child enjoys and benefits from the tactile sense being stimulated by your own calming energies, then please go ahead and continue the practice of touch with massage. Equally, if you feel that the child has had enough tactile stimulation, then please refrain from touch or massage. Just know what the child needs at this given moment. So whether it's massage you are providing that calm for them. And if they have had enough touch for now, then just allow them to hear my words, my voice, and hear the sounds of your breathing as well. So adapt this practice to the needs of yourself and to the child or children whom you're working with. And I am going to begin this Yoga Nidra session by chanting Hari Om. So these three sounds resonate and reverberate in the midline of the body, which stimulate the chakras or the energy centers in the body, up and down, from the very root of our spine all the way up to the crown of the head. So by chanting these sacred sounds, we are calming the nervous system. These are ancient vibrations that help to regulate the nervous system and the energy centers in the body. So it's very calming. This is why it's so calming for a child to hear these sounds and practice them. If you want to go ahead with massage, feel free to synchronize your touch to the sounds of this mantra. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om. Om, Hari, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om. Hari, 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 Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari Om. Hari, Hari Om. Hari, Hari Om. Please continue with this relaxation if you wish, if you have the time. Carry on with the massage if this is working, if it's beneficial. If a child has gone to sleep, then this is okay. Maybe refrain from any more massage. Just know what the child, know what you need. So continue listening to the guidance of the sounds, the vibrations. Continue to engage however is necessary and appropriate for the child and for yourself. Om Maitri Maha Maitri Maitri Swaha. 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 For the remainder of this relaxation session, I shall play sounds of the gong drum. Please feel free to continue and deepen your sense of ease and relaxation, and simply listen to the sweet sounds of the gong drum. So everybody, we are coming to the end of our Yoga Nidra session together. Please stretch out in any way you need to. Allow the body to register that this relaxation is coming to an end. Try and bring this state of ease, tranquility, harmony and stillness with you as you emerge out of relaxation. Please don't make any loud noises or great grand movements just yet. Allow the body to slowly move and allow the children whom you're with to slowly emerge out of this state of relaxation. So perhaps don't turn the lights really quite bright just yet. Give it time, allow the transition to be very gradual. So gradually, gently emerge out of this Yoga Nidra session. Thank you for practicing yoga with me, Alexis. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.